People hurt you on purpose. It's hard to admit that, isn't it? We love to convince ourselves that maybe they didn't mean it, that it was a misunderstanding, or that we're just being too sensitive. We give them excuses. They had a bad day, they didn't know better. Maybe it's not their fault, but at some point, you have to face the truth. Some people know exactly what they're doing. They know the pain they're causing, the trust they're breaking, the emotional damage they're inflicting, and they do it anyway. You can't let yourself fall into the trap of endless second guessing. When someone deliberately crosses the line, when they lie, betray, manipulate, or tear you down, it's not an accident. It's a choice. And when someone makes that choice to hurt you, you need to believe them the first time. When they show you who they are, believe them. Stop giving them opportunities to prove to you that they can hurt you again. We love the idea of second chances, don't we? We're taught that forgiveness is noble, that people can change if only we give them enough time, love, and patience. But not every hurt is just a misunderstanding, and not every person deserves a second chance. There's a difference between a mistake and a pattern, between someone who messes up occasionally and someone who repeatedly chooses to hurt you. When someone goes out of their way to harm you, whether through words, actions, or betrayal, that's not just a slip-up. That's intentional. That's them making a decision, knowing full well how it will make you feel. And here's the hard truth. Some people will hurt you again if you let them back in. It's easy to justify someone's actions when we care about them. Maybe they didn't mean to say it that way. Maybe they were going through something tough. We brush off their behavior to keep the peace, to avoid confrontation, or because the thought of them hurting us on purpose is too painful to accept. But making excuses only gives them more power. It gives them permission to treat you poorly again, knowing there won't be real consequences. They'll keep pushing boundaries, knowing you'll come back no matter what, and don't fall for their gaslighting. They'll twist the story until you're the one questioning your reality. Was I overreacting? Am I being too sensitive? If it hurt, it hurt. If it felt wrong, it was wrong. Your feelings are valid, and you need to stop letting others tell you otherwise. When someone disrespects you, belittles you, or betrays your trust, they're showing you exactly how much they value you. Pay attention to that. Stop explaining away behavior that breaks your heart. Stop making room in your life for people who only bring pain. Forgiveness is powerful. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. But let's be clear, just because you forgive someone doesn't mean they get to walk back into your life. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you owe them anything. It doesn't mean you have to give them another shot at hurting you. Forgiveness is about you, about letting go of the emotional weight their actions placed on you. It's about choosing peace for yourself. But peace doesn't mean giving toxic people access to your heart again. Forgive them, yes, but from a distance. Protect your peace. When you forgive someone who hurt you intentionally, it's not about pretending it never happened. It's about recognizing that holding on to anger won't heal you. Forgive, let go, and move forward. But that doesn't mean you have to let them stay in your life. Here's the thing, every time you let someone back in after they hurt you, you're sending a message. You're telling them it's okay to hurt me. You're showing them that there are no real consequences for their actions. People treat you the way you allow them to. If you tolerate disrespect, they'll keep being disrespectful. If you keep forgiving betrayal, they'll betray you again. It's not just about what you say, it's about what you accept. And listen, I get it. Walking away from people you care about is hard. You want to believe they'll change, that this time will be different. But most of the time, it's not. Most of the time, they come back with the same behavior, the same empty promises, and the same toxic energy. You have to decide how many times you'll let them hurt you before you finally say enough is enough. Leaving someone behind, especially someone you love, is one of the hardest things to do. But sometimes, walking away is the only way to protect yourself. It's not weakness, it's strength. It's choosing yourself over someone who doesn't deserve a place in your life. It's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you. Holding on to toxic people won't heal them. It will only hurt you. You can't fix someone who doesn't see a problem with their actions. You can't make someone respect you if they don't value your worth. Sometimes the only way to heal is to walk away and leave the pieces behind. Boundaries are not walls. They're guidelines for how you expect to be treated. They're not about pushing people away. They're about protecting your peace. When you set boundaries, you're saying, I value myself too much to tolerate behavior that diminishes me. You're setting the standard for how others should treat you, and if they can't respect that, they don't deserve a place in your life. It's not easy to set boundaries, especially with people you love. But boundaries aren't about them, they're about you. They're about honoring yourself enough to say, this is what I need. This is what I deserve. Toxic people thrive on drama. They feed off your emotions, drawing energy from your pain. They love to see you upset because it gives them power. The more you react, the more control they have. The real power lies in your hands. The moment you stop giving them your energy, the moment you stop reacting to their chaos, you take back control of your life. Protect your peace. Don't let toxic people steal your joy. Don't give them the satisfaction of knowing they got under your skin. The best way to win is to walk away and live your life in peace. At the end of the day, you have to choose yourself. You have to put your peace, your happiness, and your well-being first. It's not selfish, it's necessary. When people hurt you intentionally, believe them the first time. Don't give them the chance to do it again. Set boundaries. Walk away when you need to. And most importantly, don't let anyone make you feel like you're not worthy of love and respect. You are. And the moment you start believing that, the moment you start living like you deserve better, everything will change. Choose yourself every time.